Hey, PCalc, here's number 19 for you. We're talking about average rate of change and instantaneous rate of change within the context of one of these f functions on just a little interval, 3 to 3.5. So the first thing it asks us to do is find the average rate of change of y with respect to x on the given interval. So here's the deal. It's kind of like, this is straight up slope formula. y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. You can think of it like that. But instead of like y2 and y1, think of it as, here's my x2 and x1 are these two values right here. Okay? So on the bottom is going to be 3.5 minus 3. On top, to get the y values, you got to plug in the x's. I got to plug f of 3.5. I got to plug in 3.5 into f to get the y value, the y2, and then the same thing here. So that's really the gist of average rate of change. Plugging in 3.5 here, 3.5 squared plus 2. And then subtracting 3 squared plus 2 divided by 0.5. So 3.5 squared is 12.25. I don't know how I know that, but I do. 12.25 plus 2 minus 3 squared is 9. Make sure the negative gets to that 2 as well. All over 0.5. So the 2's cancel. You're left with 3.25 on top and 0.5 on the bottom. Which, dividing by 0.5 is the same thing as doubling something. This is going to end up being 6.5. I believe so. Yeah, it's 6.5. So the average rate of change is 6.5. Part B, find the instantaneous rate of change of y with respect to x at the left endpoint of the interval. So if you remember, I talked about the secant line and the tangent line as similar to the average rate of change and the instantaneous rate of change. So when you see instantaneous rate of change, you're thinking to yourself, mtan. That's all you're doing. And you're doing it at the left endpoint, x equals 3. So the slope of the tangent line at x equals 3 is the instantaneous rate of change for this particular situation. So we got to do the limit again. I'll put it's f of x plus h. I'll put the 3 in right away. And then divided by h. Now we know what f of 3 is already. We just did it right there. It's 3 squared plus 2. Should be 11. So that's 11. And then you plug 3 plus h into here to figure out what f of x plus h is. So f of 3 plus h, what we're trying to figure out here is going to be 3 plus h squared plus 2. So that's 9 plus double 3h plus h squared plus 2. It's 11 plus 6h plus h squared. f of 3 plus h. Minus 11 all over h. Luckily, the 11s cancel. So now we can take out an h from the top. And then we apply the limit right there. I can plug in 0 for h. So the instantaneous rate of change at x equals 3 is 6. Whew. All right, guys. Give it a go. Thanks for watching.